And here's something I never realized. They do guided kayak tours down here. One person, 25 bucks, 35 for two, ages 13 and up. They got a little schedule here, and you can scan your QR code right there. All right, so this evening it was so nice. We decided to go for a walk down here at the Locks Park, and they have a waterway trail here that we haven't tried in a long time. I used to take my dogs down here a lot, so see, usually there's something interesting down here, whether it be a dead deer carcass or a little beachy area. It goes all the way down to a bridge.
There's a sign that welcomes the boats that come through Chesapeake.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't realize that. So there is a sign, a welcome sign to Chesapeake for the boaters that come through. We've shot some footage down here in times past on the other side of the Locks Bridge and talked a little bit about this site being a key battle in the Revolutionary War. I won't go through any of that history, but this trail is really neat because it's really close to our house, and it's just cool. You can get out in the woods a little bit, and it's wide enough for people can walk side by side, bring your dogs down, and just get away from the neighborhood for a little bit. Really nice benches throughout this whole trail. You can relax and enjoy the view of all the watercraft that comes through the area. Here on the other side of the waterway is a marina. Virginia Yacht Brokers is a place that I've noticed all the big boys go and stop, and whether it's work being done on your boat, or I believe they have some restaurant or things you could pick up in there as you're going along the Intercoastal Waterway. There's spots here on the tree that I'm assuming, as you see along the way, that kind of keeps you on the path. I don't think you'd ever really get lost out here, but I guess in the event that you get turned around, you know where you're at. Okay, this is the first time I've ever noticed this. This looks fairly recent. Like there's benches here that where, I mean, you could come out here and have a little service or a presentation. Maybe they have this out for the kids for when they're having school lessons here. That's kind of neat. It's right in the entrance of the trail. Fairly new, I suspect. I hadn't been out here in a while. All right, if you can see that, look at a guy on an inflatable kayak. He is cruising right along.
Looks like he might be starting to deflate.
You say he's deflating, so he has to hurry back before he runs it.
You know, your voice.
God is good all the time.
Even graffiti.
Even when you're defacing public property. It's cool little areas like this down here you can step down into, a beachy kind of offshoot here. You can hop down. Old cypress trees.
Oh, now see, you brought that thing in.
We're being followed by a horsefly at the moment. What a sight. Pedal kayak. That's got to be the way to go. All right, so about, I don't know, half a mile back into here, and if you keep on this trail, it spits you out to a spot underneath the 168 bypass bridge. It's kind of neat down there, so it's getting a little spooky. You got to pick it up out here. It's getting dark, as you can see, and there's wildlife out here. We don't need any surprises. You see through the trees there, we are pretty close to being directly under the bridge slash overpass. I don't know, something cool about just being out here. It's like you're sneaking around. So we're walking directly underneath. Now you can see how it opens up to a sandy pit. A lot of people come out here. You can see evidence of little makeshift campgrounds, burn pits, things of that nature. They came out here and painted over top of all the graffiti that was out here since last time I was here. It's kind of, there's something weirdly comforting about listening to the traffic above your head. I want to say the last time I was down here was probably 6 years ago, maybe. Nothing much has changed. It looks like they cleaned it up back here. We got a small fire right here. Someone took the time to put out. Thankfully, it wasn't around too much of the other dry foliage. So as a teenager, you know, this has definitely been somewhere I would have snuck down to and hung out. Probably not a bad fishing area. Stand out here and cast around this. All of the structure you have here to fish around out of the Intercoastal Waterway. Previous video I did down at the other side of Locks Park kind of showed the gate that separates the two sides of the river where it opens up into the large park. We've got something going on here that looks very interesting. You can see that water breaking over there. I can't tell if that's snakes, it's fish. Turtle. Oh, it's definitely catfish, I believe. Now, a buddy of mine that hikes these trails a lot, you can keep going down further where the railroad trestle bridge is. It gets a little thicker. I've tried to trudge my way back through there before in the summer. Better to come back here in the winter months, but if you ever make it out this way, give it a shot. Looks like might be a spot there to head down and just keep on going. Walk the coastline all the way down. All right, well, thanks for joining us on this little mini excursion. It's getting dark out. The mosquitoes are starting to light us up a little bit. 100 subscribers. I think I just looked. It was up to 101. We're moving right along. Appreciate everybody who's taking the time to hit that button and follow along in some of our adventures. You know, I'm not doing this professionally. You can probably tell by the quality of the videos. I really don't even like the way I sound on camera. But I'm having fun with it. So thanks for following along. See you on the next one.